gunda na kaya nabu. Lagano kama ya naguro. Lugo so gaino gaino.
Ya te babu Dom Pablo ya que te está grabando tu.
Inani sali ha? Ay. So gibe ke luwa friend on do no gibe ke luwa ya fa da gibe ke luwa digni wa ma. Digi e melidi dawa o e wa su de kala lube wa digni wo. Mable da humai ya.
To me, back to his legacy, he has left a legacy of desire to do better for self and desire to do better for others. Because for me, I always want better for myself. So I lean on my God, I call on my ancestors to guide me to do better, to be a better person so I can be better for others. Right? That's why I see it, and that stems from some of his teachings, you know. As I would at the wrong side, you go and watch, and but you can't be playful. When a business a business, one thing you can't what? You better shut up or come out of the space. But you'll be respectful. You know, that was one thing with him. And so he encouraged us, like I said, to be a voice, to have a voice, to be the voice and have a voice. So that's what I want to share about Papito. My father was a man that he every year for New Year's we would get a letter to all 9. The letter always say those are his children, and he would tell us the year had passed, what will we do for the next year. We get this beautiful letter. Some of us still have it. And my dad had to go on a surgery, and he called us. He got sick a couple times, and he's like, and I'm like, Dad, is it you're leaving us? And he's like, mission incomplete. So he called us and said, this is my last meeting with you guys. Whatever you guys need to know, ask me now. For tomorrow, you will want to ask me, you might want to ask me, and I will not be here to answer you. My spirit will be around, but I will not be able to answer. So my sister went to the hospital. We went to see my dad, and that was this big strapped body on the bed. And I was like, oh, wow, we lost my dad that day. And I was, after he died, I think that was my healing song. And so I came up with this song. It's called Lufulere Papa. So he said, and I talk about the whole meeting. He go, Namuleno Yuruhama, Ayano Hana Mugahama Namuleno. Come, my children, sit down so I could talk to you. Larry Gile said after this, Mayano Hadina Mehumai, I will not speak to you guys no more. Nafayaha Ayehawe Namuleno. I am traveling away from you guys, my children. Then I return and say, Haliabadibu, where are you going? And he respond, Nebugaguyo, I am going home. Nebugaguyo, Haliabadibu, Nebugaguyo, Nebuga, Hawe Namuleno. I am leaving. I'm leaving you guys. You know. So I wrote that song. I couldn't sing the song for a long, long time. And when I sent it, my siblings, they could not listen to the song without crying. Every time that my mom, when I sent it to my mom, my brother, may he rest in peace, when he heard the song, he called me and he said, you will never make another song like this, sister. He said that number 7. And my brother died enjoying that song. So up to now, I have my little cousin Marsh. When she goes, she's the president of NGC in Danwiga, and she always called the song. So it's a love song. It's inspired. It's inspirational for us to know. And I send a message that my father planted the tree. That root. That was a strong root, and we are that. That came from that tree that was planted. But we should not forget that one of these days we will not have them no more. My uncle Pablo Lambey, I must say that he was a very caring, loving, and he will always give you a listening ear when you want to talk to him, when you want to, release certain things. Like me, he was like my confidant, and so was I to him. Being the president of the National Garifuna Council, I know he fight hard. He have meetings after meetings. He fight hard for the cause of the Garifuna people. And he also care about not only us, but other people also. Once you're a Garifuna, then Pablo Lambey, that's you. Let me see. I think it was in June. What year? What was it? I can't remember the year. Well, when he decided to put the building together, they have several meetings. And one day it was time to break the ground. So we have carpenters, different carpenters, because his thing was, if it is only, if you can bring 2 blocks, and you bring 2, and you bring 2, and you bring 2, that will add up. And the building will progress as you go along. If you are a carpenter, come with your skill, bring your tools, and you can move on from there. If you're an electrician, you just name them just like that.
And when the building was about to build, those people showed up. So it was not just the money from government or higher people. Even the locals were there to do what they need to do as what Pablo Lambey has asked for. So that was a good thing I noticed, and I applaud them for that. His last final word to me, he said, "Come closer." So I went closer. He held me around my waist. I hugged him, and then he said, "My niece, my goddaughter, you might not see me again. If you don't see me, we'll meet on the other side. But do me one favor, just keep the culture alive." So he hugged me, and I hugged him, and I said, "Definitely, my uncle, I won't let you down." And I said, "But what you mean you might not, yeah, you're going to go dead then?" He said, "I don't know, but I'm just telling you that." I said, "Okay, I hope you're not going dead. I will see you again, man." Well, I did. I did see him again, but in the casket. I won't tell you any lie. I don't know what get into me, but I was mad with my uncle, very mad. I know. I said, "Why did you have to do this?" Nevertheless, it went on like that. We have the funeral and everything. And before he even went back to LA, that he was like, "Don't cry for me when the time comes. Just beat your drums, sing and dance. No crying." Now I have to say this piece, and I have to mention her name. My little sister Gloria from Hopkins. We went by the street to get the body. And as they was taking the body out, she had said, "Okay, nobody cry now. We are going to the street. Nobody cry." As they were taking the body out, she was the first one who bawled till she rolled on the ground. I was like, Jesus Christ. She told us not to cry, and there she is. I said, "I understand you, sister." Well, I did try behave the how the man want I behave. Don't cry, I won't cry. I will celebrate. I must thanks mother too, what her husband, my uncle Pablo Lambey, what he do, whatever his feeling, whosoever he care for, she cares for them also. So she cares for me very much, and I adopted her as a mother. Mother, that's Alice Lambey. I refer to her as mother. Um, it was nice being around those two individuals. My uncle Pablo Lambey, he worked at the United General Workers Union along with the Chigayo Moema. He was the secretary, Chigayo was the president. They fought for wages and better working area for the members of the United General Workers Union. And for that, the members of the United General Workers Union as a love for those two men. No mind sometimes when I two of them say, well, especially when they say the house going up, phone is there now. How we go? Oh, Pablo Lambey, he take the money to put in phone to repair the house. But he didn't know that Pablo Lambey has so many children in the United States that assist to get him and whatever he needs where it should be. He was also a fisherman, and he shared what he fetched from the sea with all his neighbors. Again, he's a giver. This man is so much. The last thing I need to say after he passed, I usually thought that what you do here on earth, you'll continue to do say wherever you are. But one day, I dreamed Pablo Lambey. But he was in a robe. I was like, Kaki Baduge, see that double told me everything? He was like, Nafadiri hata de base. Kate, agameti nuguye. Hemeni neta buahu lida hadiru garinagu. And he said, Madihiba, ye meme badi. A couple months after, my grandmother came. Spirit, and I asked for him. And she was like, Ani magadi eti, chulugoti gwaya pere yunda la de la tuwe he mula fadere. And that confirmed to me that he's a father, he's a priest up there, if nothing else. So, up there can change us. So, ceremony at home, sungube. My bloody no begele lengo. Masura hamate arenga. Tadiga. Le gumese hamali be habaro go meme hama. Forward ever, backward never. Except that was one of his with saying abame lengo. Arenga lumutira hunda. Abame lengo lao. Busela alu hawanse ru garino. Busela alu migu hamani garino hu. Le haya habe hama habugu. Busela geti utiba laguno abamuna like botebe la fulaso. Lune getibuga gaba hama garino hu ha achulube chulube. And Maba Tepe Halu Bayala, or Lati Bahidi, Tira Munato, Loon, Yimbalati, Eredera, they have a go haribo. Arenga Ligia Meha, La Busela, La Biama da Good Muna, Pablo Lambey Cultural Center, Lugawara Bailan, Hayabi Isanigu, Wabela, Hayunu, Hadugumi, Habi, homework, Luma, who have trained in waiting. Ceremony home, ayo.
When you do here, she looked a little lagum ho. Mabga nuba ho. Numage gua, Mabga nuge me ho, la hoba na soon down weekend, soon listen. Oh, a lame, like a lame, or going away you. Who are lame need to do a wagano. The Mabga near home.